Hi, so today I'm going to have a walk from Tunstall to Roos and back again. Roos show is on today, so I'll try and pop into there, see if there's anything going off of any interest. So, see how we get on. This field here that's been harvested has got planning permission for swimming pool and leisure complex to do with one of the caravan sites. Right. That monkey path down there you can actually get down here a lot easier. So when I come back I might use that way if I don't come via the road. It's actually a path that's being used. As you can see, it's worn. And mostly dog walkers, but I've seen one or two people coming off the path. Field of barley. More than likely could be turned into beer. Look at that view, eh? Three-quarters of the way down this field. Alright. I know you've got the wind turbines, but if you ignore them, last year I came up here and this entire corner was just one big puddle, nothing growing in it, so just shows how dry it's been this year. Everything that's planted has grown. Right, this is where this walk can get a little bit confusing. There's a post there with footpath arrow. I did make the mistake one year, or last year, of going down this right hand side of the drain there. Got good halfway before I had to turn back, wrong side. So this time I'm making sure that I go to the proper side, and we've got a proper gap in the hedge. It wasn't as well defined last time. So I think someone's had a go at hacking this back a bit. So that's the post there. It's a bit overgrown and fallen over, but this is where we need to be. So looking back, we've come from that campsite area, so we're approximately a third of the way to Roos. And this is a field of wheat. Bread and breakfast. Let's see some heads popping up if we're lucky. Local deer population like to jump around in it, occasionally pop up like a submarine. I don't know if you see these patches, I've come across quite a few. I'm just wondering if it's where deer have spent the night. They don't disappear into the field, they're just on this edge. Every now and again 3 or 4. That's here, there's about 10. Yeah, like that. Really weird. I suppose you could say that something's gone off in that direction. Yeah, if you do get the wrong side of the field to walk down, you end up in this corner, which looks like 1 or 2 people might have done, but you have to get across this drain. It's quite deep, dry at the minute, but I wouldn't like the idea of getting across there. And this bit here confirms we're on the right path. Got a purpose-built bridge. And if we look at some of the bird muck down here, we've got some owl pellets in amongst the pigeon muck. This in this field is rape. This is what they harvest and crush the seeds for the oil, for your rapeseed oil. And I must admit I'm a convert. They've made the price of olive oil ridiculously high, so I tried rapeseed oil for me cooking, and it's so much better. It adds a positive flavour, and has the added advantage of keeping British farmers farming. sun's coming out now. It's going to be a warm one again. We're coming to the end of our third field. That's a bit rough, to be honest. Yeah, that's the end of our third field. Wheat again. What's that? Fir tree over there, full of cones. No idea what type of fir that is. Them houses over there is the place, more or less, that we're heading for. This is the end of our fourth field. So we're starting to get into a little bit of civilization. So we've just done a dog's leg around the end of the field. Just over there is path to the village. Yeah, this is the footpath that comes from the last field we was in. As you can see, it's really overgrown. That's why I came through this estate. Hiya! Here we are, Roos Arms. Used to have a metal man outside to find out what happened to it. So I'm going to make my way to the show. There we are. I like their sculptures. That one. A bit Star Warsy, to say the least. So we're going down to the playing field for the show. The last time I came to Roos Show, I was a kid, 58 years ago. I remember it because my grandfather won first prize for his roses. Not been down this back part before. Looks like might be car parking down the end. So I'm going to walk back along the road. Bit harder on the feet on the road, but should be a bit quicker. Right, just coming up the crossroads where I'm going to turn right towards Tunstall. That's where I've just been. The Roos Show. I'm on the wrong side of the road just for these few yards. Yeah, Roos Show used to be held in this field here a long time ago. Just had a quick look in the entrance to this field. Just found this. Bit of clay pipe from years ago. It's amazing the amount of rubbish discarded on people's cars. Tins, plastic containers, polystyrene, packets, sweet packets, tins. Yeah. One thing about walking the road, you have got one or two seats. When there's no traffic, it is really, really quiet. Right, so see that one time, that was helping to hold up that cable tied to the pole. Now So Mr. Farmer must have just clipped it and broke it. We look over there, sometimes I can see barn owl. Right, heading towards Withensea for the last part. Remember we saw them fruit trees on the way to Hillston? Well, we've got some more here in Tunstall. So we've got this apple tree, another one here, this looks like possibly a green gauge or something like that. Let's face it, much more interesting than having flowering cherries for a fortnight and then nothing. There we are. And what we got here, I know these are plums. Look at all them. So this is the field that we went past when we first started off. So this is the public footpath sign where I started out. Pick up the car here. If you're doing this walk, I would walk to the left of them trees, because they should have cleared that path, but they haven't done a good enough job. So, bye for now.